David was the kind of person you'd walk past without noticing. A quiet 26-year-old working at a gas station in Chicago. No fancy degree. No big dream. Just surviving. He worked the night shift, cleaned floors, and earned just enough to pay rent and eat. And every night, he asked himself, is this it? Is this what my life is supposed to be? His friends were moving forward, jobs, careers, families. David? He felt stuck. One evening, after another long shift, he sat on a park bench and just cried. Not because he was weak, but because he didn't know where to go, and he felt like no one saw him. That night, something strange happened. A stranger, maybe 60 years old, sat beside him. Looked at him and said, "You look like someone who's ready to change." David was confused. "I'm just tired," he replied. The old man smiled and said, "Life doesn't change in years. It changes in minutes. If you're ready." The man took out a notebook and gave it to David. It was worn out. Pages full of quotes, ideas, and short stories. At the back was a note, "You have 1 hour every day. Use it to build the life you want." That hit David hard. Just 1 hour. No matter how poor, tired, or lost you are, you always have 1 hour. David made a decision. He'd use 1 hour every night, not for work, not for sleep, but to learn. He watched free business courses. Read 1 book per week. Wrote his goals on the walls of his tiny apartment. That 1 hour turned into 2. 2 turned into 4. Within a year, he launched a small online business selling handmade leather wallets. Sales? Just 3 in the first month. But he kept going. Kept learning. Kept showing up for that 1 hour. 2 years later, David quit the gas station. 3 years later, his business crossed 6 figures. And 5 years later, he went back to that same park bench, this time, not crying, but smiling. Because he remembered how 1 hour changed his life. Scene 7, the message to the audience: you don't need a rich family. You don't need to be lucky. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need 1 hour. 1 hour to learn. 1 hour to build. 1 hour to believe in yourself when no one else does. David's not special. He just decided to try, when everything around him said give up. Closing line, emotional, powerful music fades in so the next time you feel stuck, tired, invisible, remember David. Because if he could change his life with just 1 hour a day, so can you.